DBD Japan has announced their plans for this year's Dedova Day celebrations, and you have the opportunity to vote on one of these 4 animals in order for them to be added into Dead by Daylight. But first, let's give some context. As you may or may not know, the 18th of October is Dedova Day, and an official Japanese celebration of Dead by Daylight, and you are able to redeem a DBD code in the store in order to get a special Japanese-inspired charm. If you haven't already, here are the codes for both charms in case you only have one of them. As such, on the Japanese DBD accounts, they have announced various prizes as well as a special contest that you can participate on, but most importantly, they announced plans to add a new unique animal in the entity's realm, which players can vote for in order to be added in Dead by Daylight sometime around 2024. Now, I think this is huge, and this is the first time we have ever seen something like this vote in DBD, but it's not the first time I have seen something like this in gaming. As you might be familiar, Minecraft does mob votes every year, and in the past, they made a mob vote exclusive to the Chinese version of Minecraft, where the panda ended up winning, which is the reason they have pandas in Minecraft. Now we have the opportunity to add a new animal into Dead by Daylight. Right now, the only animals we have in-game are crows, rats, vultures, insects, and weird alien creatures. These are all entity-created animals, unlike Maurice and Jonesy, as both of those were taken by the entity. But that's enough context. Let's go straight to the website. I will leave the link of the website in the description down below so you can enter it yourself. As you can see, they say that one of these 4 animals that will be shown soon will be added into the map Yamaoka Estate. Where we will find them, I have no idea, but I assume these animals will work like Maurice or maybe even Jonesy, where they appear as either parts of the map or Easter eggs that you can interact with. Whoever gets the most votes before the end of October will win, and they will be implemented around 2024, no date specified. So the first animal we have in the vote is the Japanese giant flying squirrel, or as its name in Japanese, Musasabi. And as we can see, this creature has a skinned tail, it looks very angry, and it's holding an eyeball with its mouth. Based on the concept art, we might be able to find this creature around the trees in the Yamaoka Estate, and it looks to be very small. These creatures are able to glide in real life, so we might even have it glide around the map or from tree to tree. Next up, we have the fox, which looks like it's zombified. The tail is split into multiple skinned tails. The middle of the fox is open, and it looks kinda crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Foxes, or in Japanese, kitsune, are very popular animals, so I expect the fox to have a lot of popularity in Japan. I think if the fox wins, we might be able to see it either roam around the map or just stay in one place like Maurice does. And this is the biggest animal from the vote, by the way. The next animal we have is a bird, the Crested Ibis or the Toki in Japanese. This creature has 2 heads and it looks very gruesome. The beak is filled with razor-sharp teeth and the feet look like they are very sharp too. Birds are the most common types of animals we have in the entity's realm, so it's clear that the entity has favoritism towards them. I think this animal will either stay perched around the map structures, or it might be flying around the map too, or maybe it will be just like the vultures from Dead Dog Saloon and just interact with a body around Yamaoka. And finally, we have the Raccoon Dog, or more popularly known as Tanuki. And this creature looks like it's visually the most normal one, but it has a bunch of tentacles sprouting from behind, as well as it's split on its middle. And fun fact, in Japanese mythology, tanukis have absolutely massive nuts. Like, I am not kidding, absolutely gigantic sacks, but I don't think they will add them into the game. Once you choose whoever you want to vote, just click on the tab below and you are good to go. To be as unbiased as possible, I think all of the creatures are fantastic and they look very cool. In fact, no matter who wins, I will be happy and at the same time sad that we won't see the other 3. But remember that this is just a purely cosmetic thing. It will not change the gameplay at all, only spice up the maps of Yamaoka Estate. So choose your favorite one and let me know in the comments which one you chose. In fact, If you want yours to win, share the link in the description with your friends. And hey, since you will be down there, might as well like this video too and subscribe if you want. As for myself, I think I will go for the Tanuki as it's the most representative of Japan in my opinion, but I would have voted for the fox second if I could, as I would love to see one in the game. I also like the fact that the Tanuki seems to be the most normal out of all of them, yet it looks blighted. Either way, I know no matter who wins, that animal will receive a nickname and it will be beloved by the community just like Maurice is. Another thing shown in the Japanese Twitter account is that there is a community challenge going right now, where you will get points by hooking survivors or rescuing safely your teammates from hooks. This is a global competition, so your contribution in your games works too. The challenge will end on the 27th of October, and the final prize everyone will get is a week of double blood points. And let me tell you, if we do get this and the Halloween event is not over yet, the amount of blood points we might get per game can be absolutely crazy. We will also get some iridescent shards, 1250 total, so it can be helpful to purchase the characters that are half the price with the Halloween sale. This reminds me so much of the old community events that BHVR used to do, so I am glad to see them return. Now you might be wondering, just like myself, why are there so many things going on at once coming from Japan to DBD? Well, this is because Dead by Daylight is pretty popular over there, as there are even entity cafes where you can purchase food and merchandising inspired by the game. And if you are curious to know more, you can search for reviews on YouTube to see the products yourself. There are 5 Japanese characters in DBD too, with Yui Kimura, the Spirit, the Oni, Adam who is living in Japan as an English teacher, and School Merchant who is half Japanese, half Brazilian. And to top it all off, we have collabs like Attack on Titan, both Capcom and Konami, as well as the original Ringu license, and the cosmetics created by Ikumi Nakamura, all Japanese. This is not the first time BHVR has done content in DBD related to one country. In fact, if I remember correctly, both of the Brazilian survivors were made with a lot of cooperation with the Brazilian community, especially in their visual design and the references they have in their cosmetics like the caramelo tattoo Renato has, as well as in the past in 2017 the Chinese community of DBD got to vote on who will be the next chapter added to the game, and that's how the Doctor and Feng Min were created. So it's really cool that after almost 6 years we finally get a special community event where everyone can participate, no matter if it's just an animal in a new map, and most importantly, unlike the Doctor's vote, the rest of the community is able to vote. Anyways, let me know for sure who will you vote, as I am curious to know who has the most chance of winning. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.